Hi everyone, my name is Teacher Bailey and I am here for your weekly Tiny Tip Tuesdays with tiny hands. My hope is to bring you guys some peace throughout the hiring process, your first classes, and beyond. It's August 1st and I am 1 month into being a VIPKID teacher and I'm loving it so far. I'm having a lot of fun and I just want to help you along with the process and give you some pointers of what works for me so far and give you any tips from now on of what I learned throughout this whole process. Let's get started. Okay, so I have an itch on my nose. There are 3 things that I want to talk about today. The first being workshops, second being certifications, the third 24-hour bookings. So first off, workshops. There are 3 workshops that I think are extremely important to do within your first week or 2 of becoming a VIPKID teacher. Marketing yourself with Coach Stephen M. He talks about your profile picture, your video. He goes through step-by-step coaching teachers on what makes a good profile picture, what makes a good video, and just tips to get you started. Another workshop by Stephen M. is how to build and sustain your online teaching business. He talks about budget. He talks about having a business mindset, and also in that one he talks about your pictures and your videos. So bring those with you. The third workshop that I think is important is behavior and class management with Lauren A. She goes through different videos, different scenarios, and talks about the 3 different types of students that we might see in our classrooms. And it's extremely helpful just to know how to manage a student that is not in a classroom with you, that you're talking to through a camera, and they just give really good tips throughout that. So those are the 3 workshops that I suggest getting into. When you're hired, you're certified in lower levels, either 2 and 3, or upper levels 4 and 5. I started out with levels 2 and 3. Then right away, I got certified in level 4, which is where most of my first bookings came from. I also think that it's important to get your TESOL certification if you didn't have to get that right away. Not only because it looks good to parents, but because you learn so much about teaching English to non-English speakers. So that one is so important, and it'll just make you a better teacher. The other certification that I think is super helpful and extremely important to get your foot in the door with teaching is the Trial Class 3.0 and the Trial Class 3.0 Plus. Yeah. Because if you want to get lots of students at the beginning, there are always new kids coming in VIPKID and trying it out. So that will get you a lot of bookings right away. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about today is 24-hour booking. I know it can be nerve-wracking. I know it can be scary. You might think that you don't know what you're doing. You might not have the prop for it. But let me tell you something. It is so important to have 24-hour booking on when you're first starting, because that paired with the trial class certification, you will get a lot of 24-hour bookings. So you just have to set your alarm for 30 minutes before that possible first class time and have a whiteboard and a marker and any other props that you might need. But really, that whiteboard and marker are your best friend for 24-hour bookings. You can draw anything. Even if it's an ugly drawing, it's fine. You don't have to be an artist. The kids love it and they think it's funny if you draw something ugly. So you should do it for that reason, and because when you click that 24-hour booking, you get an extra 1 $2 per class that you do. Yeah. So if you're starting out with a base rate of $8 and then you're on time to class, that's $9, and then you have a 24-hour booking, that's $11 per class. So it's really fun. It helps you get your foot in the door. It might give you students who will sign up for VIPKID, and that's another incentive to do it. And they might want you to be their regular teacher. Those are your tips for Tiny Tip Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, comment below. If you need a referral code, if you're beginning this or have any questions or would like to start teaching, here is my referral code, and I hope to see you guys next Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, and I will see you soon. Bye. My hope is to, brother, let's get started. Let's get started. And the third 24-hour book. Blah. What is it called? Hold on.